I did some sniping in the Army. I was a sniper, and among some other things.
Army veteran Daniel Smith is at the Las Colinas Equestrian Center sharing his story. It's a story with many chapters he would like to forget.
I've been to some bad places, and it's hard to convey that to people who ain't been there.
Here he is interacting with the animals that can get him help.
These horses are more than just beautiful animals for show and riding. They've been proven to be therapeutic.
When I first walked up to the Mustang, it was, I could kind of feel a little bit of the wildness in a herd.
Mustang Mentors is a program established through the Mustang Heritage Foundation, giving military veterans the opportunity to train wild horses and allowing them to communicate with the animals through a connection that is healing for both the veteran and the horse.
I've always known about some of the data surrounding Mustangs helping disabled people, Mustangs helping people with behavioral issues or trauma or post-traumatic stress. And so I think it's a perfect fit for Mustangs to work with the veterans. And it's a way for people to get help they need in forming relationships, just having a sense of purpose.
To live without purpose is generally setting that veteran up for suicide.
U.S. Navy veteran Rob Foley was diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress disorder. But an unexpected encounter with a wild Mustang changed the way he looked at life.
I became vulnerable. You understand what I was thinking about doing just the day before. And the lead mare came over and she came in about 6 inches right here. I said, it just can't be happening. And she nudged me and I said, you can't feel what I'm feeling. And she nudged me again and I just went down on one knee and I had a very hard moment. That's licking and chewing, and she understands that.
Before discovering equine therapy, Rob was seeking treatment through medication. But he says, for him, this interaction with horses is much more effective.
The rage inside me has been quieted. It's been quieted. The nightmares have just come down, and I'm able to sleep. And if I give credit to horses for most of this, then I'm happy to do that.
Coincidentally, the connection to Irving started here at the Mustang Museum. Guide Mary Higbie met Rob when he visited.
We had a good connection just to begin with.
She was so fascinated by his story that she immediately connected Rob with the Equestrian Center. Rob then agreed to meet with other veterans around Irving to share his skills and experience.
I can relate just as an individual to a kindred spirit with horses. And so I can imagine that it is very successful as a therapy as well.
They don't forget. They don't forget those that they bond with.
For Rob, relating to the horses saved his life. But what keeps him going is witnessing his fellow veterans bond with horses through the same life-changing connection.
That's the magic right there, when I see that interaction between a veteran and a horse. A disconnect, bring them together, we got a complete package and a complete whole, and that's beautiful to me, and that's my healing. When I see that, that's when I receive my healing.
As Rob spreads his story, the growth in equine-assisted therapy continues to result in a life-altering effect for veterans.
I'm signed up to get me one of these horses. I think it'll change my life. Thank you again.
That's what it's about, man.
Susan Kamyab for City Source.